Hi everybody, I'm meteorologist Joe Thompson in the WNWO Weather Center, and we wrapped up the final weekend of 2013 on a relatively nice note, at least in terms of temperatures. We were back in the 40s for our Sunday, though it was on the cloudy side through the bulk of the day. To show you the satellite and radar from across the Great Lakes region, you can see there was a fairly large storm system that made its way on through the region. However, the bulk of that storm did miss us. We may have seen just a few light raindrops early in the morning on Sunday, but most of that rain stayed down across portions of central and eastern Ohio and up and down the Appalachian Mountains. And as that storm ran into Pennsylvania and some colder air, did start to see some changeover in some of those higher elevations of Pennsylvania and into parts of New York. But we're not really going to see too much more from that storm system. It was mostly just a cloud maker for us. The skies were generally on the overcast side as we went through the day. There were a couple brief breaks in those clouds that did allow for a little bit of sunshine, but that was definitely the exception and not the rule. Temperature-wise, again, we were fairly mild out there as we went through our Sunday. Kept temperatures in the 30s overnight Saturday and then made it back into the low 40s by Sunday afternoon. But look at that big drop-off as you go west, falling back into the 20s into Chicago and down into the teens as you get into the Mississippi River and Iowa. So that cold air is lurking and it will be returning as we go through the rest of our Sunday night and into Monday as another Arctic front is making its way on through. So your forecast for the rest of Sunday night into early Monday morning calls for cloudy skies still, and it will be a little blustery at times, winds between 10 and 20 miles per hour out of the west-northwest, helping to drive in some of that colder air. Also a slight chance of an isolated flurry, but precipitation-wise, it'll be very, very isolated. Most of us will likely get through the night on the dry side. And there's your forecast for Monday. There'll be a little more sunshine out there for you, but look at the temperature. A little shock to the system, only reaching the low 20s for your highs, and there will be some chances for some spotty snow showers late Monday night. That'll happen after sunset. So I do think we'll get through the daylight hours on the dry side, but a weak upper level wave making its way on through could spawn a few snowflakes for your Monday night and early Tuesday morning. We get through most of New Year's Eve dry, and I think New Year's Eve night, at least up until around midnight, looks dry. But once we get past midnight, there will be chances for a little bit of light snow to develop, and that will last through our New Year's Day. Not a huge storm for Wednesday, but it may be enough to accumulate just around an inch or so across the region. And of course, all you hockey fans, we have the Winter Classic going on in Ann Arbor. The Maple Leafs taking on the Red Wings at Michigan Stadium. And yes, there could be some snow for the hockey game in Ann Arbor as they'll be dealing with the same system as we are. The better chance for some more heavy snow may come for the day on Thursday. That's definitely the system we're going to be keeping a very close eye on, as we could see several inches of snow with that particular system. So either way, we're going to have a couple chances for some more accumulating snows for both New Year's Day and for our Thursday. After Thursday, we do dry out, but it stays bitterly cold with highs only in the teens, single-digit lows for Friday morning. We do start to warm back up as we head into the first weekend of 2014, but on Sunday, we do have a chance for another large-scale storm. And with temperatures in the lower 30s on Sunday, we're going to be hovering right around that freezing mark. So precipitation type is up in the air. So that could be a sloppy storm system depending on what happens. There could be some sleet, there could be some snow, there could be some rain. It could be all of the above. We'll just have to wait and see until we get a little bit closer and can really hone in on the exact temperatures. But either way, we are definitely keeping an eye on a couple storm systems for the start of the new year, and we will be locked in that ice box for the next several days. That's a look at your forecast. I'm meteorologist Joe Thompson. Thanks for finding our weather on the web.